What is up, Solow Sportsters? We are probably popping off your screen and shining bright with our new Clash 100 V3. It's the latest for 2025. They've redone the racket, redone the cosmetic, and we're gonna break it down for you right now. For this playtest, we had to match the flash of the Clash. And what it is this is Luxilon Element IR, or that infrared colorway. It's a softer string to match the comfort style of this racket, and it's also that same reddish orangish pop that has in the racket. We did it at 53 pounds as to not stiffen it too much with this full bed of polyester, and we're excited to get it on the court.
The new Wilson Clash 100 V3 is updated for 2025 with a head size of 100 square inches and an unstrung weight of 295 grams equaling 10.4 ounces. The swing weight is 308, putting the balance at the 12.6 inch mark, making it 7 points head light on this standard length 27 inch racket with a constant wide body beam of 24.5 millimeters. The string pattern is 16-19, and as you can expect, a super soft flex RA of 54. Wilson Pro Performance Black Grip is stock on the handle, and the color is a stealthy black with iridescent red accents and an embossed logo.
Normally, from generation to generation, there is a small technology change and there is a small cosmetic change. And in this V3, you can see that the cosmetic has changed quite a bit. What was normally mostly red with accents of black is now mostly black with accents of red. It's not quite glossy, it's not quite matte finish, but it does have an excellent pop, and you can see the nice infrared touches, the W, which we love so much right there on the throat, and as usual, the nice embossed, engraved type of feel to that Clash on the side of the racket. I think they've done an excellent job of mixing it up so that it stands out without being too bright. But what do you guys think? Let us know in those comments below. Now, what is all of the hype when it comes to the Wilson Clash? And that can be analyzed quickly with the word flex. A normal racket will flex and kind of peel back, so staying firm at the handle and folding back. And on this racket, there is torsional stability and 360-degree flex. So that means this racket can bend and pocket and curve in all 360 degrees of that racket. And what you get essentially is a sweet spot from frame to frame, almost the full 100 square inches of sweet spot. You get tremendous dwell time and ball pocketing so that it is a comfortable ride. And I like a racket like this because I have a tough shoulder that has seen too much tennis. I heard it in my platform years, my pickleball, my padel, my tennis. I'm on the court too much, and a racket like this allows me to be on court 7 days a week, pain-free. So if that is at the top of your list of what's keeping you from playing your best tennis, you have to consider the Wilson Clash. I know it's on all of your minds and the first thing that hits the comments, but what is new about this version 3? And having spoken to the people at Wilson, what they told me is that the Clash Variation 1, that first Clash, was as comfortable as it comes. It had the softest flex, and it was almost like a noodle, a wet noodle. So in version 2, they stiffened up the racket, added an extra string, and made it a firmer play but still soft. And now in version 3, they've taken it a step back. So they're between version 1 and version 2. So not as soft as that initial launch and not as firm as version 2. So somewhere in the middle, a moderate change, but there you have it. For those of you considering the upgrade, Now you know if it's worth it or not. The Clash 100 might be one of the best-selling rackets of all time, and the rationale is that it is suitable for so many players. It has a massive sweet spot, which anybody can enjoy if you're struggling with that hand-eye coordination. It has that 100 square inch head size that's perfect for a huge variety of players, and it has a bit of an all-court feel where it doesn't excel in too much, but it doesn't hold back from any type of shot. So my one critique of this racket is that it always plays lighter than it sounds. So at the 295, 300 standard weight, it plays a little bit easier and it's more user-friendly than the specs allow. So if you're getting into tennis, developing a strong base of tennis, and anything short of really advanced, that this would be an excellent choice for you. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I like the Clash racket at the net. It feels like a firm hoop with a soft net in the center, and as long as you're catching something in that net, you're gonna get a great response. So it's a bit mushy, it's very comfortable, but you have excellent pop and control, and I think it's due to that softer flex and that dwell time that you get out of the racket. So essentially all you have to do is get great contact and you'll hit some quality volleys. It's the right weapon for that player learning the game and that player looking to advance their skills.
The Wilson Clash 100 received exemplary scores in our Solow Sports graded review, but that is to be expected for a racket geared at such a large audience. Ideal players are those rated 2.5 to 4.0 with injury prevention or reduction at the top of their needs, followed by an offering in all categories without any one standout. Two-hand backhands are preferred for this somewhat all-court racket with an emphasis on baseline play. Similar rackets would be hard to find as the technology of the flex and frame construction are so unique, but the closest options are the Head Boom MP, Technofiber T-Fight 295, or Yannick V4 100. There has been so much buzz around the Clash since its inception, and if you haven't gotten it on court yet, this should be your year and chance to see what all the hype is about.
Want to know how the other Clash models play? We got you. Hit that subscribe button. Want to see how last year's compares to this year's? We got you. Hit that subscribe button. Want to see the next generation of V4 Clashes when they come out, maybe 2027? We got you. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.